Hi, right, sorry about that. If you just attempted to watch the live stream, something went really strange and it went all sepia and weird, and that is just my connection for you. Anyway, hi, Andy here with a look at the astrology for today, Thursday, the 31st of May, 2018. And the first event of the day is the moon is going to enter Capricorn. Now that's at 10:26 a.m. UK time, so that would have been 2:26 a.m. Pacific, 3, 4, 5:26 a.m. Eastern. I will get these things one of these days. And so that would have been, either very early this morning or very early this morning, depending where you are in the world. It hasn't happened in UK yet. It is coming in, as I say, 10:26 a.m. Things then are going to get a bit more formal. Under the Sagittarius moon, things were a lot more friendly and a lot more open. This is less like that now under Capricorn. If you've got a plan, if it looks like your plan is going forward nicely, well, just, keep on top of it and keep moving, because there's never any point in giving these things up or doing anything at all negative because of astrology. It's there to help us, not the other way around. But things could get a bit more difficult today in terms of other people, really. There's more formality. People are stricter about things and more exacting of themselves, wanting things to be got right. There's also a bit of reserve and distance, so it's not always possible to find out what someone else is thinking or to move things forward. It can be difficult, but Saturn is actually retrograde in Capricorn at the moment, and that association is bound to bring a certain amount of unspoken fears, maybe even unknown fears. Sometimes people kind of have a fear of something and they don't really know what. It can be like that. Let me just adjust this because I'm kind of hanging off the edge of the universe here, and I have people saying I'm a flat earth astrologer or something, and nothing could be further from the truth. They all look like spheres to me, no doubt about that. Okay, so the moon's going to enter Capricorn at 10:26 a.m. At the moment, the alignment, she's 97.2% full. On the wane at the moment, her third quarter comes in on the 6th of June. That's when she's 50% halfway down again. So now we're into a waning cycle of the moon. That means less energy behind our plans coming in from the outside, more about standing on our own 2 feet. And it can be about beginning to understand the effects that what we've done in the first waxing cycle of the moon have had on our lives and on the lives of other people. Not a really good time to be self-critical. I wouldn't do any of that, but just, how are things going? Be honest with yourself and be honest with others. It's so important because we are all part of a team on this world. We all have our own individual things that we've got to do, look at, say, and get on with. But we are all part of what everyone else is doing as well. And it's nice if we can get the words right, which I don't always, but I'm trying. So right this minute, actually, the moon is void in Sagittarius, as I say, but that is only for a short time to come, another couple of hours. This void plays into kind of the winning and losing thing quite a lot when the void is in Sagittarius. It's just the game of life isn't all that satisfying. It's very difficult to tell if someone's won or lost a thing. Travel plans can go out of the window. Now, there is a thing, actually, because Mercury is trine Mars, and that means that communication and transport matters can give problems, and that can be quite intense. If there's already been a problem around those things, it is likely to intensify about now at this time. Harsh words come, people kind of make quick reactions to things, people decide things a bit too quickly, but never mind, because solutions to things do eventually get arrived at under this transit. It's just more complicated than usual. Venus is trine Jupiter, which is retrograde, but being a gas giant, Jupiter tends to promise more than it can deliver. Whether that happens today or not, who knows? But basically, we should be seeing some confidence behind things, feeling that prosperity isn't too hard to find, That is never far away at a time like that. Okay, keeping moving, spaceweather.com. Solar wind speed right down still, 351.2 kilometers a second. The proton density coming up and getting a bit denser at 8.2. That is really because we actually have had G1 class geomagnetic storms around us, and there is a 60% chance, which is quite high, of more of those G1 class geomagnetic storms tomorrow, June the 1st, because there's yet another stream of solar wind flowing from a corona on the face of the sun, which is just about facing us actually. It's nearly on the equator, just down a tiny bit from the equator. So that really is focused on Earth at the moment. There's also sunspot number 2712, which is actually decaying now, though it had a massive growth spurt the other day. It's on its way out, and it doesn't look as if that's going to cause any more problems. Right, well, I did try to go live today. It did not entirely work. We've got a Capricorn moon till Saturday. She enters Aquarius on Saturday. And also the apogee, where the moon is as far away from the planet as she can be. A nice sort of egg-shaped travels around our universe, which moves slightly from one side to the other and up and down. I'm not sure exactly how it goes, but the moon is always in a slightly different place. And on Saturday, she's as far away as she can possibly get. So with that waning moon influence, she is also a long way away. We can't expect too much from Grandmother Moon to actually be, you know, coming real in our lives every minute of the day at the moment. But like any grandmother, she's still watching us, and that's no bad thing. Anyway, thank you for watching me, my friends. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. There's a red subscribe button down there if you think it can take any more. Don't forget to tell your friends if you've enjoyed it. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.